was all very fun and very wholesome. Now, when you said smiles and did you have anybody in particular you were talking about that maybe used to over, or maybe Carmela a few weeks ago? And
you would be referring to that chick. I'm gonna say her name. Fuck her. Is that who you're talking about? Fuck her.
I was gonna go all subtle, like Emmett being at taverns. Like maybe you have that were by the near, and that's kind of the. But hey, let's go ahead and not be subtle and whatnot.
Well, sure. Clem's gonna be working extra hard with his beeps on this week's episode,
which is why I'll be a good boy and just we'll be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Thank you and welcome to, oh wow, you guys are still going. All right, let's just rock it. Come on, let's go. Let's make some noise, Emmets, huh? Thank you and welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. In an era of cancel culture, we believe in second chances. Tonight, comedians will have not one but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy, followed by a discussion with our panel. I am your host, Addy Herman. How about it for our co-host, Clem Jameson? All right, you know the deal. Comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish up your last joke, because when you hear this sound, you have just survived an assassination attempt. Go ahead and put the mic in the stand. Put the stand on this fancy little red X. Can't miss it. You guys ready to get this comedy show started or what? All right. On deck, we have Travis Jensen. Coming to stage right now, our very own ray of sunshine, Riley Cook.
So the Olympics are this year. The Olympics are normally known as a fuck fest for all the athletes, which just means that this year Paris will be hosting the most Eiffel Towers it ever has. I went to the garden, Denver Botanical Garden, and it was full of like colorful plants from all over the world and all this life. And then we went to the Garden of the Gods, and it was just like a desert, like some boulders, but a lot of dead plants. I just think it's kind of weird that the city of Denver is better at gardening than your so-called gods. I don't eat beef, and when people hear that, they always say, "Eat beef." And I'm like, no. Like, why does it matter if I don't eat beef? Like, I don't want to eat cow. She's your wife anyway, right? There's this new eating trend I keep seeing a lot about that everybody's doing. It's called microplastics. I mean, it's a good idea, I guess, but I decided to just go full macroplastics. I like to recycle, so it's kind of a two-bird, one-stone deal for me. Let's see. I saw a sign in Colorado. It said that speed is being monitored by aircraft, which, like, even in Colorado, their traffic patrol is high. But I just imagine, like, I go over 1 mile an hour and just get hit by a precision airstrike from a drone. Like, that's true American justice right there. All right, thank you.
Riley Cook, everybody. Opening up the show. On deck, we have Big'em, but coming to the stage right now, Travis Jensen.
Like, it's stupid how hot it is outside. This is the weather that Jeffrey Epstein has to deal with right now. Oh, shit. Being a comedian is hard. It's a lot like being a porn star. You know, you start doing it because people say you're good at it, and then you have to hide it from your friends and family because you know they'll be ashamed of you. Oh, gosh. I am an automotive mechanic. And just the other day, I had somebody come in with a bumper sticker that said, "I'm so gay I can't drive straight." Which is weird because they came in for an alignment, which is the repair that makes your car go straight. Oh shit. I used to do jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu is it's a weird sport. It's a lot of fun if you like somebody profusely sweating on you. Then you get some of the sweat in your mouth, and they apologize for it, and you got to act like you're okay with another man's body fluids in your mouth. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man. So if evolution's real, wouldn't we evolve to the point where sorry, I saw the clock just started. I looked up, I was like, how much time have I got? Wouldn't we evolve to the point where we wouldn't have foreskin anymore? Checkmate, atheist. That's what I'm gonna do.
Travis Jensen, everybody. Trying out his new hook, oh gosh. That's his You Might Be a Redneck. Oh gosh. All right, on deck we have Sneezy, but coming to stage right now, Big'em.
Y'all, I think I'm going to cheat a little bit tonight and got my little handy-dandy notebook here, but I want to talk about that heat, too. God, dog, y'all, I was doing some yard work yesterday and today, and you know you got to get down on your knees and stuff to pluck all the weeds and stuff. Well, the problem is, being fat, I've always got this plumber's crack. Yeah, you're damn right. I burnt the shit out of myself back here. I'll tell you what, man. God, dog, it sucks. It's like watching the steam come from the bathroom sink in the bathroom onto the mirror. So every time I fart, I just feel that pain. God, dog, I took my shirt off last night when I got in the house. I looked like a fresh lobster tail come walking out of Red Lobster, I'll tell you what. God, dog, it was so freaking hot. God, yeah. Let me see here. Yeah. So anyway, my wife told me when I come walking in the house, she said, God damn, you look like Jason Momoa. I was like, yeah, I worked it off, lifted up some branches. I was looking good till I drank some water and ate a Totino's pizza. Boy, that shit sounded like an artillery shell going off, man. Boom, Big'em. God, dog, just like one of them things like a sponge. Pow. Man, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it's getting intense everywhere, man. People down in Texas, they're sticking their heads out the doors and coming back with their face melting off. Freaking skin hanging, eyeball popped out. It's gross. Looked like my sister-in-law. Shit. Horror film. This stuff has got me leaving snail trails of sweat. Y'all ought to see out there, man. Emma's going to be mad as hell. She's going to be mad. Yeah, you know, it sucks because as a big dude, we hate heat. We drive light-colored cars to deflect the heat. We wear loose clothing. Fucking dog's in heat. The wife's never in heat. God, we can't catch a break. God, I think I ain't got enough time for that next line, so I'm going to call it there.
All right, let's hear for Big'em, everybody. With a very hot set. All right. Let's see here. On deck, we have Rashad Vaughn. But coming to stage right now, Sneezy.
Okay, so I used to be in the Air Force. I was a military guy back through the 90s and early 2000s. I got sent to the war, you know, very rough war. I got sent to the Bosnian War from the comforts of northern Italy, about 20 minutes outside of Venice. It was rough. So my whole job there was to work with the other NATO guys, and I'm working with the French and the Italians and the Germans and us. And my job was to make sure that the pilots that were in theater doing their little bombing runs or whatever they were doing stayed safe over the enemy countries that were fighting each other. We didn't really have a dog in the fight, but I had to do a warning. There were a couple of French pilots that had flown not just into a dangerous area over some surface-to-air missiles that we very well knew about, but also into the wrong country. So they're supposed to be over Croatia. They're in Macedonia, which on a map in risk doesn't count because these countries don't either. But they were out of their zone, so I had to call them and get them back over into the safe space before they got themselves shot down. And I guess it got the French general in a little trouble with the Italian general who was kind of running the show. So the French general comes storming up to our office, which was literally a vault. It was a big vault, and then you go in there because it's very secure, top secret and whatnot. But it did have a window for a vault. That's odd. But anyway, he's yelling at me. I'm showing him on my computer software, my system, that they were over enemy territory, and I explained it, and he just barked at me, yelled at me, and said, "Your system is bullshit." And the French airmen that were in the office with me just standing scared to death. He storms out. Finally, one of them, who barely spoke English, just looks over at me and says, "What is bullshit?"
All right, let's hear for Sneezy, everybody. It's a little bedtime story for us. That was nice. All right, on deck we have Julian Leisure, but coming to the stage right now, Quik Draw's very own Rashad Vaughn.
I hope he was gonna let it play. You know, yeah, get some Tic Tacs, bitch. But anyway, I went on a date with this girl. You know what I mean? We was talking one night. We was vibing. You know what I mean? I thought like, okay, you know, she liked my vibe. I like her vibe. And then we was talking about favorite TV shows. She was like, "What's your favorite TV show?" I was like, "My favorite TV show is Fresh Prince. You know, Martin, Seinfeld, The Wire. You know, I'm diverse, very diverse." And she was, and I asked her, I was like, "What is your favorite TV show?" She was like, "Oh, I love Full House." I was like, "Full House?" I was like, "Yeah, I love that show." I'm like, "I hate that dumbass show." That shit is fucking terrible. I'm like, I don't know what's worse, Full House or Friends, but I never laughed once. You know what I mean? I do like the Olsen twins, but that's about it. But that show was fucking terrible. And she just stopped talking to me. She just got up and left and never came back. And I'm like, yo, like what the fuck did I just said I hate that dumbass show. And I really hate that dumbass show. And she just left. And I try to complete with her, like, hey, like, what did I do? Hey, and I even apologize like a simp. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry for saying that I hate that dumbass show, even though I really do. But hey, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And nope, she didn't answer me back, and she just left. And I'm like, oh, well, that's more the merrier, I guess. So that's more the merrier. Shoot, yeah. Anyway, I'll be back. Rashad Vaughn.
Rashad Vaughn, everybody. On deck, we have Ben Webb, but coming to the stage right now, Julian Leisure.
My fiance and I, we have 4 kids, as most of you guys know. She comes from a conservative family, and I don't want any more kids, so I started putting Plan B in her cocaine. Just kidding. We don't do cocaine. I started putting it in her ass when she sleep. I call that Plan Boofing. You guys stepped on my punchline. I said I call that Plan Boofing. All right. Donald Trump, before the assassination attempt, like in his debates with Joe Biden, he said that immigrants were taking black jobs. Do you guys know what a black job is? I mean, my drug dealer is a white woman. So, like, maybe I'm the problem. I mean, like, I'm always concerned that if we ever get busted in the middle of a transaction, the police won't believe that I'm the customer. They'd be like, why do you have so many little drugs? Why did you sell her that many drugs? Or like, I don't know. I'll figure that one out. That's fine. I forgot what I wrote about that. That's fine. Let's see. My kids are mixed. They're biracial, which means that I took one of yours, white people. The thing about that is, though, like, their white family members don't know how to, like, interact with them sometimes. You know, like, one of them was like, oh, she's acting like a monkey. And they're like, oh, can I say that? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. All right. I was traveling for comedy recently. I was out in Wisconsin. Beautiful place. But when I was out there, I saw a sign that said whites only, which is pretty weird in 2024. But I'm really just starting to think that this laundromat might have been behind the times. All right.
All right, let's hear for Julian Leisure.
Figuring it out. All right. Well, we are down to our final comedian of the first round. I want you to make it loud for Mr. Ben Webb.
Hello, hello. I'm Strange Duck, so let's go for a swim. All right. It's fun being a comedian. I'm really ready to lose the weight, to get to a day where I don't really have to do jokes that rely on the obvious so much, because I know it's a little odd for me be performing and you hearing jokes from an animated beanbag with boobs. So I'm aware of what I'm working with, and I'm doing my best to smile through it. It's good. It's been one heck of a week. Addy and a few others, we've been, this week alone, I performed at the Funny Bone, and in my comedy career, performed at places like that, all the way down to the bottom of the barrel. Literally, I performed in the basement of a bar called The Barrel in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Rashad knows. Yes, they had you hosted it. That's right. If you smiled at the bartender, they would put on the disco lights with the roller rink right by. It was that kind of vibe. And I survived, and I'm standing and telling jokes on Quik Draw Comedy. Hell yeah. It's good. Yes. I love being old enough to kind of get things, but young enough that my parents will still ask me, like, what different memes mean. And I have to do my research and struggle, because sometimes I don't know all right off the bat. So it's an explanation that's tough, because you get stuck in those conversations you don't know your way out of. So have you ever found yourself in something like that? I want to start like a movement, hashtag Hockmeatua. Yeah. Kind of raise awareness that we all suffer through those kind of conversations. Much like Breezy Sneezy's story. Was it the French general, or was that Breezy? I don't know. Sneezy, Breezy, Bigum, we've got all these one things. I have to figure out what one name I'm going to be. Maybe Grimace. Maybe we'll do that, but I'll talk at you later.
Ben Webb showing how it's done. Man, let's hear it for all the comics you have heard tonight so far. Man. Well, I think it's time for another opinion on this. Some of you who are more astute, you may have noticed that there is another bar stool and a microphone here sitting next to me. I am very pleased to announce this guest who has come out here and graced us with her presence on her birthday weekend. So let's make it loud for repeat guest, one of our absolute favorites here at Quik Draw, Carmela Anderson.
All right, before I came down here, I was watching one of my favorite shows, which is Hoarders. Anybody like Hoarders? I love it. I love it because I like to judge. On the show, they try to make like these people have a disease, or, this is, in short, these motherfuckers is nasty and they crazy. But I think with my kind tenderness ways, I think I want to be a specialist on Hoarder's show. And my episode might go down a little bit like this. They show up to the house and they show how nasty the motherfucker living and shit, right? And then the person get there and then they invite them in to look at all this crazy ass shit. This would be me. They invite me in the house. As soon as I smell the smell, I would just stop and be like, do we really want to go any further with this? Do we really want to go any further with this? Do you smell this? How you living like this, bitch? And especially for the ones that just be sitting and shitting in a plastic bag but won't throw it out. The fuck is that? And then they'll have a whole crew come in and help them to get their shit together, and they spend 3 to 4 days crying because somebody threw away a little Dixie cup. Bitch, it's trash. It's trash. You got empty pizza boxes. All this shit is trash. And the one episode where the lady had been looking for her cat, but the bitch found it dead behind the couch. And it had been dead for quite some time because it was flat than a motherfucker. Can you just give me the gunshot now?
Carmela Anderson. Let's hear it for her.
Hell yeah. Good stuff. Oh, man. One more time for Carmela, everybody. She's making her way around here. We had a little bit of mic troubles at the beginning, but that is all right. This one's switched on and ready to go for you. Come on over right here.
All right.
Welcome back, Carmela.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm not secure on this seat, but if I fall, that's all right. Y'all laugh.
Sure, just grab onto my shoulder and we'll go down together.
Man, shit, we gonna fuck up some shit.
Sure, yeah. We'll look like Trump going down, just kind of tipping over and
You gotta grab the ear though and make sure we got a package of ketchup. You know?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I think it was staged. Do you think it was staged?
Well, I think he was on a stage.
Yeah. And then nobody ran off of the bleachers.
Well, yeah, and one guy I saw, and this says a lot about the people at those rallies. There was a guy, and I remember he's wearing shorts and a hat and a shirt, and he gets down, and after about 3 seconds, he pulls his phone out of his pocket and starts texting while gunshots are still raining out. And he's like, baby, you're not going to believe what just happened.
Staged.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to have you here on this wonderful Sunday.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Yeah, this show's changed a lot since you've been here, huh?
Yeah, you guys got rid of the cum curtain.
Yeah, that's right.
I miss the cum curtain.
Oh, yeah. Those curtains were.
But I like the setup. It's nice. I dig it. It's cool.
Well, sure. We wanted to have a more intimate setting, more like we're part of the crowd, witnessing these young comics, work their material.
Right. And listen, congratulations again to you. Here's another clash of the comic winner right there, Ben Webb. Anybody else? Rashad, you coming next. You gonna get it next, Rashad.
Poor Rashad.
You gonna get it next.
It's all right.
Julian, you come on now.
Well, Julian already won Clash of the Comics.
Right,
That's a whole different story. You never won Clash?
And
I
never
thought you
will.
Did. Oh, he will. He will.
All right, we're going to get down to the bottom of this during Julian's interview. I have some questions for the young man. All right. You ready to get some stand-up going, Carmela?
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. On deck, we have Travis Jensen coming to the stage. Riley Cook.
All right, Riley.
So I work in fast food, and I think it's funny when customers like to come through and tell us their entire backstory. Some lady, she'll come through and be like, yeah, John's just gonna have a hamburger today. I'm like, well, I didn't ask his name. And she's like, yeah, and then my son, he's just gonna have a water, please, because he has a stomach ache and hasn't been feeling well for a couple days. Lady, can you just keep this shit to yourself? Come on. And then she gets to herself and she's like, and me, I'm actually not going to have anything because, well, this place brings back bad memories because my father, he loved it a lot. And ever since he passed away, it hasn't been this. All right, your total's going to be 1046. We'll see you at the window. Ice cream shops all across America are offering kids free ice cream that can recite the Pledge of Allegiance. And I don't really think that's fair. I can recite the Pledge of Allegiance, plus I can recite my social security number, and all I get for that is my identity stolen. So those kids can't do that. I went to a rest stop in the middle of nowhere, and I walk into the bathroom, and there's just a bunch of dudes, not making the act of excretion or anything, just chilling like dudes do, And so here I am at this bathroom, the only one for miles, just me, my penis, a bunch of dudes. It was weird. I couldn't pee I feel like I was being watched. I don't get how dogs do it. Those freaky little exhibitionists. I tried lifting my leg, it didn't work, but I didn't know if they were bathroom attendants. I asked one of them for a spot real quick, if he could come hold my balls, make sure they didn't touch anything. Either they were bad workers or they just didn't want to hold my balls. But yeah, I was afraid that somebody was going to sneak one in the old hobbit hole, so I just had to pack it up and go to the next rest stop. All right.
Riley Cook.
You gotta grab your ear.
Go.
That's
right here, my bad. It's staged.
Man, Riley, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Addy. How about you, man?
Oh, I'm swell. Thanks for asking. You just got a haircut?
No, it's been a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks for not noticing the past couple times.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm just used to growing hair quickly. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I actually had a mohawk this morning.
Did you? I like that.
So, man, great set. I specifically,
Good set.
I liked your line, making the act of excretion. Have you been watching Our Planet again?
What was that one?
Making the act of excretion.
No, what was the thing that I'm supposed to watch?
I said, have you been watching Our Planet again?
Our Planet again? Yes.
It
It's a
seems
good... No, I don't fucking know what that is.
Our Planet, you know, with David Attenborough. Note the douchebag in his natural habitat.
Yes. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I've been trying to watch it, but they haven't been showing the animals I like, so...
Really?
Yeah.
So what's an animal that you are really fond of?
I like turkeys.
Why
like
do
turkeys?
Like turkeys?
The shape of them really makes me happy.
Okay. Well, you know, that's a fair answer.
It
I don't
is.
hate the answer.
Right. I mean, what else did you want me to say? I can make a mean hand turkey. That's cool. I can't do
Really?
that with any other animal.
Really? So you're...
School where you had to trace your hand.
Yeah,
That was your
I'm still
turkey.
doing that. Fuck school.
Oh, yeah? So you just hang out tracing hand turkeys?
Yeah, I do that a lot. That's one of my good
Okay.
pastimes. You want one?
Sure, I'd love
I'll
one.
make you
Could
a
you
sick
make us
quick
one?
draw. After my set, certainly. I'll bring it up.
Okay, that'd be a great way to add on to the show. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I
And we
think
could
this
probably
is
put
fun.
it up on the wall.
We
Probably,
could.
yeah.
Put it
Yeah,
right next to
is
this
good.
Miller draft guitar.
It's a really warm
I was just
wall
thinking
today. I
that
like
we
it.
haven't had a hand turkey yet on here.
You haven't
We
had a
definitely
hand
need
turkey?
We need a hand turkey.
Hand jobs?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hand jobs? Have we had those yet?
We have. It's been here multiple times.
All right.
Hand turkey
Sticky
does
hands,
sound
sticky
oddly
hands.
sexual.
I like it.
Somebody's got sticky hands.
Oh, sure. Well,
Nah,
it
I
was,
used that cum curtain too much. And then
yeah. No, those got burned in some landfill somewhere, probably. Man, so you talk about people oversharing at the register. Is that something that happens more often than not?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, they like to tell us their names, and really, they're probably not oversharing. I probably just don't want to hear anything, you know?
Yeah.
That might
I'd say
be
you're
more-
undercarrying, maybe.
Yeah,
How
I
many-
guess
how
that
many
could be
times-
it, right? You
How
know,
many
just-
times do you ever just go, you want to go, bitch, do you want this shit or not? I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah, real talk. This
yeah.
isn't
Then you-
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that would be
You want
awesome
these-
if
you
I
want these
could.
fucking fries, bitch, or not?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, let's
man.
see, Riley. I mean, I like that stuff. I like you working new stuff. Have you been running that writing room at all or doing anything
No.
like that?
I need to get that back going, but nah, it was a little loud for a little time being there.
It was a little loud?
A little loud, so.
Oh, what do you mean?
Clem, were you ever there when it was a little loud at a writing workshop?
I was there multiple times.
And
I
it
don't
was-
know about noise. But
Oh, no, you know about the noise, man. We would look at each other and the noise would just keep going and going and going. And I'm like, bro, this is my writing fucking workshop and I can't even pitch a goddamn idea.
Oh, you mean so like the animals that are open micers would just start running their own bits over the top of the host?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, but
I thought you meant the pencils were so loud on the paper that it was driving everybody nuts.
There was a couple people in particular that would give like a 10-minute spiel about a joke they have, and it was no more than a premise.
right. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. And then we would give a couple good punchlines, and then you watch them go up every week and don't tell a fucking punchline. I'm like,
None.
all right, what are we doing here?
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's tough, man. I've learned to never do writing workshops because I'll tell someone that a joke I think is great, and then it'll just bomb, and I'm like, oh, my bad.
Ah, well, maybe it was their delivery, right? You should steal it and try and deliver it better.
It could be a good delivery. Wait, my delivery?
No, their delivery. That's
Oh,
why
their
it
delivery.
bombed, yeah.
I thought it was
Steal it.
DiGiorno.
Can you do the fucking symbol thing for yourself, corny ass? There we go.
That's right. You take that, Clem, from
Yeah.
yourself.
like
What
it.
I like is your new technique you've been doing to where whenever you get even a moderate laugh, you tamp the ground with the mic stand. Is that new?
I just kind of am like waiting to get off stage, so I figure if I keep putting the mic stand down, you might get it. But no, it's cool.
Well, let's hear it for Riley Cook, everybody. Take care, Riley. All right, on deck, we have Big'em coming to the stage right now. Travis Jensen.
Hey, Travis.
So I'm in the military, and I joined the military for the most noble reason: free college. It's only in America where you have to get shot at to get free college. Yeah, that and running for president. Oh, shit. You learn how to adapt and overcome in the military. An example of that is when I was deployed, me and my battle buddy went to the shopette, and he bought some paper towels, some rubber gloves, and some dish soap, which is not weird. That's just cleaning supplies. Until I went to his room, and this weirdo made a at-home pocket pussy, which is disgusting and perverted, and I was really jealous. I was using socks. And Army socks leave carpet burn. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. The Army birthday just passed. I like to laugh at my own jokes. I'm sorry. The Army birthday just passed, and they like to make us do something real stupid. They call it, we have to do a fun run, which running is about as fun as the Afghanistan war was successful. To be fair, the Army really doesn't lose wars. We just don't make countries parking lots anymore. It's crazy. Sorry, lost my spot. Oh my gosh, I'm bummed. We drop nuclear bombs on a country and then turn around and make it a war crime. But you know what they say? It's not a war crime if it's the first time. All right, that's it.
All right, let's hear for
man.
Travis.
All right.
Forgetting my stuff. I tried to rehearse the hell out of that too. That's what sucks.
That's all right. So how's working, performing sober working for you?
How long you been sober?
About 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Not very long. Yeah.
All right,
I appreciate it. Thank
congratulations.
you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So have you?
I'll
have you
support you. If everyone else doing a clap, I'll clap for you. Good grief.
Well, yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything, but we had a shot last night.
Well, I have a rule now.
I take my
Baby
clap.
steps. Baby steps.
I have a rule now where if it's for celebration, I'll take a shot. So I bought you a shot for the Clash. You won the Clash.
That's right. You did buy us all around of.
Yeah, I was just like, oh man,
shots.
you know, that's what I go with now. Like,
No, I
yeah.
appreciate you,
yeah,
buddy.
Man, hell yeah.
And I've adopted the Mooch Lifestyle 2024, where the only time you do drugs or alcohol is when someone gives them to you for free.
Hell yeah.
Saving money and losing weight.
That's thrifty. Yeah, hell yeah.
Very thrifty guy. Man, oh man, that set was a war crime, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. I didn't think I'd forget that.
No, you're working stuff out. I like that. Oh gosh has developed into oh fuck now. That's
it's escalating.
the hooks are really getting
I
higher
won't watch
stakes.
this one.
Is this your first time seeing Travis do stand up,
This
Carmela?
is my first time. This is my first time.
He's one of our new Quik Draw babies. He came along within the last few months of doing stand up here.
Okay. So how do you feel like when you're performing and you kind of lose track? How do you get back on track? What's going through your mind?
I just try to think about it. Usually I'm pretty good about remembering. That's really the worst that's ever happened to me. So I have to figure it out.
Usually when I forget shit, I just start scatting. I just go like, just dance my way off.
Yeah, I start scatting, but in my pants.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, man. Filthy, absolutely filthy. I like that at one point you just said it was just the Army's birthday. That was June 14th, wasn't it?
I didn't know how to. I was like, I'm gonna use this joke, but I was like, I don't know how to go into that. So,
Hey,
yeah,
that's
it was a long
okay.
time ago. Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, only you would know that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nobody else knows that.
Yeah, well,
Juneteenth.
yeah,
Yep.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. And the month of June, I feel like no black person should work and we should have white slaves.
Okay,
That's fair.
White slaves.
Yeah, that's fair.
okay. I see we have a riot on our hands. All right. No, I think that'd be good. I think we should give reparations by Whitey perspirating. Okay, I thought that was a lot funnier than you guys did. I see how it's gonna be. All right. Well, yes. Being a comedian is like being a porn star because I truly feel fucked right now. How about that? Are we happy with Addy's notes for the day? Carmela, do you have anything you'd like to pass on to this young buck from a veteran comic such as yourself?
Just keep at it. Just keep going with it. Keep writing and keep doing you. Keep doing what you're comfortable with doing.
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yep.
And then let the crowd get accustomed to you.
Awesome.
No, but you still gotta, read the room and check shit out. Yeah.
Absolutely. Solid advice.
Who am I to give advice?
Well, you're sitting on this side of the table, so you get to give him advice.
All right.
Oh, yeah. No, you're one of my favorites. I was so happy to have you back.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you.
Hey, let's hear it for Travis Jensen, everybody. We're going to go ahead and pop him out of here. We got a full lineup tonight. Okay, let's see here. On deck, we have Sneezy, but coming to the stage right now, Big'em. Just tap me if you got it.
God, dog, it's good to be up here again. What was up with that last 2 minutes I did? Shit, I'm so used to hearing that from my wife, it's not even funny. We had a lot of heavy hits in the industry here recently. We've got 4 of them. We've got Toby Keith, Shannon Daughtry, however the hell you say her name. And then we got Toby Keith, Shannon Daughtry, Shannon Duvall, I think her name is. She's that one with that dude that was pissed off and breaking down the door. And then yesterday we almost had one that trumped them all. Yeah. So I want to touch on technology, man. What's going on with technology? This shit is getting crazy. I stopped to take a shit on the way here, and at the damn truck stop, they had one of them bouillon squirt gun toilet things. On the side of it, it had this little button pad, and I got this fat ass. And apparently I hit a button, but that thing started heating up real bad as if we ain't got enough heat. Now my ass is blistering. So this thing starts bubbling my shit and then starts squirting water on me. And they need to adjust them things. I ain't never been penetrated before. That thing owes me $20. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I don't do shit for free, all right? Yeah, it's like one of them self-extinguishing ass combustors. I don't know what's up with that stuff, man. Anyway, so yeah, man, I went to set up an OnlyFans account. That shit directed me to Weight Watchers. So I went to Weight Watchers, and they said, call Jenny Craig. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I called Jenny Craig. They said, go to Tinder. I'm like, fuck. So I go to Tinder. Anyway, long story short, I downloaded one of them AI girlfriend apps. As soon as I opened that shit up, the bitch looked at me, screamed, and crashed. Took the whole damn thing out. I uninstalled it, and I reinstalled it, and then for some reason, it took me to the Little Debbie website. Now, I tell you what, that bitch is rocking. Yeah, that'll be a better 2 minutes, and I get a cake afterwards. Ain't that some shit?
Hey, let's hear it for Big'em. Man. Look at you, buddy, coming in with that heat, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, everybody's in heat except for my wife.
Yeah? So she hasn't been, fulfilling your sexual needs?
Nah, that toilet has, though. I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to go back today.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we got a dinner at, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Was it the Love's rest stop?
Sap Brothers.
Oh, have you ever been to the Love's?
Over there in Avoca?
Yeah.
Nah, my son's mom worked there, so I steered away. Yeah. It's been a long time since I saw my grandma.
Man, I've been waiting for so long for you to be this funny, man. How you doing, Big'em?
I'm not going to lie. I was kind of slacking there for a while.
Well, sure, but it seems like you got a new vigor and a pep in your step, man.
Well, I'll tell you what. I came back from Texas. My boy came home with me, so life kind of took hold. And when that did, I kind of lost focus. So now we're getting back on track, and I'm ready to go.
Hey, it's good to have you back, dude.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It's nice to meet you, Big'em. I think
It's
you're
a
pretty
pleasure.
funny. I think you're pretty funny.
Yeah, I've seen you on the YouTube before. I'm happy to finally meet you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
On the YouTube. That sounds like something that Big'em would say. On the YouTube. Yeah, you guys were both on.
That's my Tubi.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube really is taking over, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
Speaking of my Tubi, if anybody sees it, the damn river flooded and it took off. I didn't mean for that to happen after I unplugged my toilet.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So the river was more of a toilet overflow, if anything.
Yeah. We got this Chinese place by my house.
It goes right through you, huh?
Fucking egg rolls.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They'll get you. I mean, so you seem like a guy who wouldn't trust Chinese food because maybe the virus or something?
You know, even all through Corona, I was ordering that shit.
Oh, were you?
Oh, yeah. I was on the road truck driving when Corona started. It got bad for truckers out there, I'll tell you what.
Really? What was some of the bad things that happened?
Well, the truck stops were closing down the seating areas. The restaurants were closing down some of the laundries, the showers. They were shutting all that down. You were confined to your trucks. Shippers and receivers wouldn't let you in or out. You know, I sat in Watts, Oklahoma for 14 hours waiting to get unloaded. Said, man, I got to go to the bathroom. He said, there's a porta potty right there.
The shippers and receivers won't let you in because you can't shower. That's why, right? Is that the reason?
Well, I mean, I delivered dog food stuff, so I didn't know what the difference was.
You were delivering dog food? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the material that makes the dog food.
Okay, and you were eating Chinese food, so it's like a circle of life, sort of.
Oh, yeah, the wife loved
right
it.
there.
Yeah. So what kind of Chinese food are you eating while you're driving an 18-wheeler?
Oh, man. Well, mainly it was parked, but driving down the road, you just stick it in one of them ice cream thingies and pop it in the freezer. You could just eat it going down the road like a stir-fried popsicle.
Oh my God.
I think that should be the name of your special.
Stir-fried popsicle.
That's incredible.
Sounds kind of sexual.
Who gave you the name Bigum?
You know, that's something
Bigum.
we are trying to figure out. I've had that name for years, and we can't figure it out. It just happened. Bigum.
I've got a relative, and they have a daughter. She's, it's kind of large, and they call her Bigums, and that.
Oh,
how does she feel about that?
Wait a minute, I got a sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little Bigums.
I want to meet her.
Little Bigums, yeah. You guys will destroy a buffet together. It'll be fantastic.
Oh man, Golden Crowd be booting us out.
Man, you had some good lines tonight, man. You had a self-extinguishing ass combustor. I don't know what that is, but I love it.
Check it out. It's at Sap Brothers, stall 3.
Okay. Yeah, Sap Brothers.
The handicap one's even better.
Yeah, Sap Brothers, they know their way around an explosion, huh?
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for his laugh.
Well, you know, you go over there, you stall number 3, they got the streaking beacon right next door. You can just go get a hose down.
The streaking beacon, you got to slow down with this industry talk, man. What the hell's a streaking
Blue
beacon?
Beacon truck wash.
I used to work at Blue Beacon.
I did too for like 4 hours.
What happened with 4 hours?
Well, apparently it's part of the training. You have to stand there and wash the wall.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dude, I'm done. I come to wash trucks. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Well, you thought it was Blue Bell, and 4 hours in, you said, I'm out of here.
I'm saying, man. Had my spoon and everything. God, dog.
Man.
They said it's all in the wrist. I said, I got this.
Yeah, no, that's no
Stall
joke,
number
man.
3.
I worked there for a couple months, yeah, and I got tired of getting yelled at by 19-year-olds.
I'm saying, phew, you're grounded.
Yeah, well, sure, and I mean, the pay was good, but if it's raining, you're not working.
Right? I always hated it when the bull haulers come in.
The bull haulers?
Yeah, when you got to clean out the bull haulers.
Oh, you mean like for hauling bulls?
Uh-huh, that's some bullshit.
Man, we need subtitles for this guy, man. This is crazy.
He need a little sign language person.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry,
does.
17 years cross-country in a semi.
Sure.
Trucker talk is amazing.
Oh, I believe you, man. I believe you. Let's see here. I liked you talking about your butt cleavage. That's a fun angle.
Oh, yeah, that was
the
funny.
butt cleavage, my lobster tail?
Yeah, that was funny. When you said
God,
the
that, you know, with this heat, the more I lose, the more it sags. It's like dragging around one of them lawnmower bags full of wet grass.
Oh, man.
God, no.
I can see why your wife has not been in heat lately. That's crazy.
I just thought it was, I don't know.
Is it 'cause you
Maybe
look
she
like
hooked up with the little Debbie, too.
Yeah, Little Debbie. I mean, you know, she's a cruel mistress.
I hate that
Yeah.
one. She's dangerous. She's dangerous. I hate that bitch.
Yeah, she's got great thighs.
Yeah, you never see her, but from like the face down, so you don't see much of the body of Little Debbie ever.
Well, it's all in reflection. So once you eat a whole box of ho-hos, you got to go look in the mirror and you'll see it.
You see it on yourself.
It's self-reflection.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Hell yeah, Bigum. Is there anything you got going on? Anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
You know, last week I was going to try to do some more shows, but I had to start doing some training for part 2 of my job.
Part 2 of your job?
Yeah.
Like the sequel or what?
Well, I work with adults with disabilities, and that's at a day center for them, and we do activities and learn things. And then the other part is going into somebody's home and doing respite work for them so they can get some time off. So it's going to be pretty cool. Pays pretty good, too.
Okay. Well, hopefully you get lots of material.
Yeah, they want to come to the show.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I told them, come on.
Well, we're ADA compliant. Roll them in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll make space for them.
in.
Hold on in. I remember one time we had not one but two ladies in wheelchairs in the same show. Remember that?
I do. One of them petted my beard.
That's right.
That
was the Rhonda off the rails
Episode
episode.
1, if you're tracking. That was episode 1 of Quik Draw Comedy.
Yeah, who here has seen Rhonda off the rails? Okay, fantastic. The person who lives with me. That's because I was watching it last night.
So episode 1 on the YouTube.
That's right.
Yep. That's when Clem secured his position as my right hand.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
For certain things, not for all things.
I was going to say, God dog, man, what you doing at 3 o'clock?
He's going to be down at the truck stop waiting for you, buddy.
Stall 3.
Hell yeah.
How is it possible that you look more like Luke Combs than Luke Combs looks like Luke Combs?
Who's Luke Holmes?
Look him up, you'll see.
Okay, let's hear it for Bigum, everybody.
All right,
Thank
Bigums.
y'all.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for that lovely rendering here. We have...
Oh, that is nice.
There we go. We have something drawn by our chief third grader, Riley Cook.
Turkey hand.
Turkey hand. That's great.
Nice.
A nice gift for your birthday. Isn't that wonderful, Carmela?
That's nice. You could have signed it, though, to make it.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. You got to come sign it after
come
this.
Sign it. That's...
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, okay. I didn't want this stupid fucking picture anyway. All right, so on deck we got Rashad Vaughn. Coming to the stage right now. Sneezy.
Sneezy.
This guy's wild. Yeah, ask him questions.
Well, hello again. I just want to say, in case you guys haven't been aware, there seems to be some sort of a presidential election going on this year. It's kind of boring so far. There was this debate a couple weeks ago, and it didn't go well for one of the candidates, President Biden, and he's wondering why is he doing so low in the polls? He's kind of starting to lose the youth vote, the younger voters. I mean, that's the bread and butter. They went cray for Biden in 2020, and now he's losing them. So, and then after the debate, they're trying to do some damage control. So they're trying to make him look younger, or more like Trump. They painted him orange now, and he kind of matches-ish, color match. And he also going after China. You know, that was the big thing that I miss about Trump is just the way he said it, China. But I mean, I just want that back. But that's not working either. So that's not working either. And then he thought, well, we got to make him look more youthful. Find something that's trendy. Maybe get a tattoo. Get your ears pierced. Like, what? You're talking like a 12 gauge? Okay, that's enough.
Sneezy.
All right, Sneezy. Sneezy, where you get your name from? Tell me you got allergies?
Oh, it was a nickname I got in the military.
Oh, okay. Was you sneezing all the time and shit, or?
No, it was just a British chick that, even though she technically speaks English, she couldn't pronounce my last name, which is Sneethen, which is also English.
Oh, I would have went with Sneezy too then. All right, Sneezy.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sneezy.
So Sneezy, you said that when you were overseas, you were working hand in hand with the French and Italians. So you were probably doing most of the work during that war, right?
Yes, yeah. That was pretty fun.
Hey, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So I like how you described being in theater. That sounds like you guys were going to a Broadway musical instead of blowing people up.
Yeah, the brochure lied. I'm all jazz hands, and they gave me nothing.
Yeah, I imagine it would be hard to, present yourself, the theater kid within you when you're, you just got a joystick and you're just erasing parts of the country and stuff.
That wasn't what I was doing with my joystick.
Well, what were you
sticky
doing,
hands.
Sneezy?
Well, my hand wasn't shaped like this. It wasn't jazz hands.
Was it more like this? More like.
I think
So-
you're a little closer to the mark, ma'am.
So correct me if I'm wrong here. You were jerking off while doing airstrikes. Is that correct?
Oh, no. We're getting our lines crossed here. No,
Hey,
I did not. I did not do that, America.
Well, it's okay. I'm not the cops. I'm not gonna, let anybody know. So yeah, have you ever gotten any action while you were on the clock?
Well, no, never. Not while I was working. No.
Okay.
But I've had a lot of fun with the other military members. If that's what you're kind of leaning on.
Oh, well, sure.
But not at work. Never.
Never at work.
Never. Not once.
Okay. Well, that's.
Anybody believe him?
No.
Anybody?
Did you ever rub one out and squirt it on the flag?
No. Actually,
All right.
I have 20 years of squandered opportunities.
All right, damn it.
Yeah, man. You were. You could have been blowing loads. Instead, you were blowing up stuff.
Right.
Yeah. The second one's more fun, in hindsight.
Blowing up stuff or blowing loads?
Blowing up stuff. Come on.
Sure. What's the biggest thing you ever blew up?
Iraq.
Well, there you go. There you go. All right.
Man, this guy's a patriot, huh? He should have been at the rally yesterday. Nothing would have happened.
How big was that rack you blew up?
Speaking of racks, I like that you're wearing a Bud Light shirt, and the 2 zeros on the side look like titties, like for the trans community.
Well, yeah. Well, I was very nervous because I was doing 2 new bits that I'd never done before, and I wanted to say loose, so I put on my tranny fluid shirt.
Yeah, you don't normally drink Bud Light, do you?
Well,
You always drink it out of a mason jar. So
I
don't
do
know
drink
for
it out of
sure.
a mason jar, but I only drink like 3 or 4 gallons a day
Yeah.
of Bud Light. Yeah, that's my go-to.
Okay,
I like
yeah.
that cheap shit.
Well, sure, yeah. You like to keep it light, so you're not getting too hammered, and then you can not miss out on sexual opportunities that
Yeah,
arise.
and I gotta watch my girlish figure.
yeah. Well, I mean, sure. I like it. You are kind of dressed like that guy that was reaching for his cell phone at the rally yesterday.
Yeah. Those are my people. I'm a Trumpy guy.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, honestly, seeing Trump throw up the black power fist was definitely a different move I've never seen before.
What amazed me, I'm like, yeah, those are definitely Trump people that were there, because Biden people would have been like pussies. There'd have been like a stampede, get the fuck out of there, because they understand that bullets hurt.
Well, yeah. Well, Biden
But
would
the
have just.
Trump guys, they're like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Well, Biden would have just fallen down the stairs when he got shot. He would have just rolled all the way down.
He wouldn't even know what was going on. He would have did a Mitch McConnell up there like.
I thought he was dead.
Well,
He should be.
that's the thing about people. They get older. Yeah.
Yeah, that tumbling down the stairs is probably a good safety mechanism.
Sure, yeah. How do you figure?
Well, because it's a moving target, it's harder to hit.
That's right.
Apparently, turning your head was just hard enough.
Well, yeah, and any pro knows you don't aim for the head. You aim center mass.
Exactly. Yeah, he was amateur
I assume.
hour. That's truth.
Yeah, no, he was aiming at the wrong thing. And you'd think it'd be hard to miss with that giant red everything. But yeah.
Part orange.
Part orange. Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, let's see here. You said that you were doing. You said that the kids went cray for Biden. Is that some new terminology you picked up on Twitter?
Well, yeah, I'm probably a little old to using those trendy terms from
Went
the
cray.
90s kids. But yeah, no, he definitely had the youth vote, and they're kind of leaving him.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, he doesn't have the merch. That's the thing. Trump has new merch now.
I bought a Trump Bible. Don't judge me.
I have got to see what the red letters are in there.
Right.
That's gonna be wild.
Right.
Man, that's gonna be crazy. So you said you worked in a vault, but
I have 1,000 stories.
well, let's
What
get
did you
started.
do in the vault? Tell us.
So, this complicated shit, obviously. I worked in a vault. It's like the super secure area. You had to go through all these armed people to get to the place. You go up the stairs. You go into on some like dilapidated Italian Air Force base, right off the flight line, and they do the big, you know, like you're fucking on Price is Right, and except theirs isn't made out of cardboard. It's actually metal, and then you
So
go
like a
inside.
big dial.
Huh?
It's like a big dial.
Yeah, like they, you know, the only thing missing was like the smoke from like dry ice or something.
Okay.
And then you get in there and there's the computers and shit, and it's like, that's a window. It didn't even have glass on it. It was just like wooden shutters open to the outside. You could see the flight line. All of our top secret, supposedly, classified information's all on this wall. Big ass window with wooden shutters, no glass, open to the world where birds can fly in.
Did you ever have a bird fly in?
No.
Oh man.
They knew it was classified.
Yeah. They knew they would have got shot down by anti-aircraft fire or something if they flew in there.
Or him
Yeah,
shooting
I wish I was
load
kidding. It
to
was-
come. I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to have a weird life. My previous life was a lot weirder than my current one.
Well, that's good, man. You said there was a window in the vault, so you had vaulted windows?
yeah, it's gonna be
All right, I guess that was just a joke for homeowners. I apologize, everybody. Man, Sneezy, thank you so much for coming up here and introducing some comedy to this show. I appreciate you so much. Let's hear it for Sneezy, everybody.
This
huh?
is so fun. Thank you guys so much.
Hell yeah. And how about it for our ace bartender, Emma, on the other side of that wall? You guys know the deal. Tip her graciously. She's worth every penny, and her happiness is directly correlated to my happiness. So let's keep me happy. All right, on deck we have Julian Leisure coming to stage right now for his second set of the night. Rashad Vaughn.
How you doing? Ready to roll? I'm black. Being a comedian performing in comedy competition, it's like being a woman who's invited to a Diddy party. You keep getting fucked. You woke up and you realize, wait a minute, is my ass as wet? I just been violated. That's how I feel in these comedy competitions. It's like you do your best, you be like, man, I just murdered it, and then next thing you know, oh, we have your winner. The winner is Morgan Makowski, and I'm like, how the fuck this bitch just went over me? Like, this bitch ain't even fucking funny. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck? Like, this bitch got 6 kids and a husband, and she identified herself as queer. Like, that shit do not. That shit do not make no damn sense. I'm like, this bitch got a fucking a shit stain in her fucking teeth. And she won over me to advance to the next round of mic drop? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, damn.
Not the shit stain.
Like, yeah, she got fucking shit stains. God damn. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, really? How the fuck I lose to that bitch? Like, damn, I got robbed, and Charles got robbed, and somebody else got robbed, and then she fucking won mic drop. I'm like, how the fuck this? Like, is she sucking a nigga dick or what? Like what the fuck? Like that shit, it's like, man, it's like being a woman violated a Diddy party. It's like, god damn, my ass is fucking wet. No Diddy. It's just fucking weird. It's like, god damn, I keep getting fucking robbed over and over again. I'm like, I don't know how much comedy competition I got left. People keep asking me, hey, would you like to perform in the comedy? I'm like, no, yeah I do, but no. I'd rather be a feature. I don't want to perform. I keep getting fucking robbed. Like Clash of the Comics, I get robbed so many damn times. I'm not gonna say any names, but I got robbed, you know what I mean? Shoot, I love this person, you know what I mean? She
Let's just say it was me, Rashad.
yeah. She's the queen. I love her. You know, when they gave it to Carmela, I was happy, like, yay! But deep down inside, I'm like, fuck, I should have won. I should have won that shit. Oh, she's Carmela. Yeah, but I'm Rashad Vaughn, too, you know. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, but Carmela's gonna get hers, but can LeBron James win a title too? Like, it's like going against the Golden State Warriors. It's like, fuck, I gotta compete with this shit again every year in the fucking finals. Like, can I win too? Shit, can I fucking win too? Can a brother get some? Shit, could a brother get some? Please, 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 please. All right, that's it. I'm done ranting.
All right, let's hear for Rashad Vaughn with a new 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Was that?
Something like that. Somebody forgot to hit the timer to go. I'll say that was me.
Okay. Man, Rashad, well, I'm glad you're being a good sport about all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, you'll win.
And the funny thing is that I know who he was talking about. We the same person who blocked me on Facebook right after I won Clash this week. So I think that
I want to
Rashad.
know who's the shit-stained teeth lady.
Oh
yeah,
well.
We're off air.
Yeah, if you want to say it, we'll censor it, but that's on you, buddy.
I had to put another name over it, so.
You could just say Addy, because I'm the one he's mad at right now.
Addy,
it's like, and this bitch with fucked up teeth comes
shit
up
on 'em.
and steals
Shit on the
my
teeth.
glory.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And now I'm a she. I've transitioned.
Yeah.
My first act as an Omaha person is I've transitioned into a woman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You don't have shit on your teeth, though.
No, but they're wacky.
Yeah, they are wacky. It was like, I don't pay attention to her teeth. I'm like, well, I do. It's very obvious.
So Rashad, you feel that you got robbed during this clash?
Yeah, mic drop and clash over the years, but mic drop last night too.
You feel like you got robbed during mic drop?
Yeah, and clash.
Okay.
Yeah. Both.
Oh, during the competitions that I
this.
won both of.
I mean, yeah, touche.
He's talking about me.
Not that. Well, you deserve it. Yeah, you won.
Trust me, I do.
I was like, man, I just want to get out of the first. I've been out of the first round once, and I want to get out of the first round again, and I didn't care about the
Well, you
outcome.
filled in last minute. You know, people were unreliable as always and didn't show up to their spots. So Rashad, with last minute preparation, had to jump in. And
he asked me, do you want to go against this person or that person? I was like, it doesn't really matter. I'm with all the smoke. I'm with all the comedy smoke.
You know, you got the choice, I remember, and you chose the guy that you went against.
Yeah, I chose the guy I went against, and I thought.
Who'd you go against?
No Way Ramirez, a good friend of mine. Shout out to No Way Ramirez.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the other choice?
Zach Kruger. Shout out to Zach Kruger.
Okay. I mean, if you remember,
both great comics.
If you remember, me and you were supposed to go up against each other on this mic.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either. Do you think you would have won if I was up against you?
I probably would have lost, knowing how fucked up and rigged it is.
Yeah, that's the right
It's
answer.
rigged, man. It's rigged, man.
It's fake news. It's fake news.
It's rigged.
It's not. It's not. I trusted you would have done well, Clem. It's. I know I would have lost because it's rigged against me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm starting to think that. It's like, God, he's like, you have your best, Travis, no, he was like, man, that was the best set I seen you. I thought you had it. I'm like, I thought so too, and I got robbed.
Well, I've known you for longer, and I've seen you kill harder.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Addy.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that was a good compliment from me. So I liked.
A man that never gives any compliments. Not good ones. Yeah,
not good. What are some of the bad compliments I've given you throughout our history together?
Well, you gave me some good compliments, so I guess I'm in good graces. Of good
Man,
graces.
it is like Bill O'Reilly in the spin zone over here. Whatever we get. Rashad is the Bill O'Reilly of our generation.
Yeah.
You're going to win next time, Rashad.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, you put it in the universe. I'm going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Mic drop in Clash of the Comedy. I'm going to fucking win.
You're going to win something.
I'm going to win.
If we have to make you an award, we going to
I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm meant to be here. I'm going to win. I'm like Wu-Tang. I will be here forever. I'll live on forever and ever. I'm like forever. I will never die. I will never die.
You're like Andre 300, man. This is great.
Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Yeah.
That's right.
And the great words from Drake.
Well, speaking of Drake, you said, "Is my ass wet?" Is that something that happens during unconsensual sex?
No, I got it from a viral video that that a 50 Cent made about P. Diddy about being at a Diddy party.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it tied into that joke about being being a comedian performing at a comedy competition is like being a woman who's invited to a Diddy party and you keep getting fucked and violated.
Okay, well I like that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I like when you mispronounce "more the merrier" and said "more to marry her." That's a good one.
I don't remember half the shit I be saying.
No.
I just be having fun that you guys wouldn't notice.
No, literally, I've never seen anyone who can turn a phrase as much as Rashad and create an entire new sentence from something that I thought was already created.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, my compliments are getting worse as we go along.
Yes,
All right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you said a girl said she likes Phil House.
Yeah, I did. I was like, damn, I meant Full House. I noticed that.
Oh, okay. Well, I got
Okay, I thought the girl was just retarded.
Well, she probably was, but
really. So, I mean, have you ever been with any girls that maybe were mentally challenged?
Special eds.
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yeah, I have actually.
How'd you
like
know?
them better?
She was cool. She was well functioned from a woman that's a little off, but
She was well functioning.
Yeah,
so she had all her hands and shit.
yeah, she has all her hands. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She know how to. She got a mean head game.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I mean, did she give you head or did she give you helmet?
Yeah, helmet burn.
The other, she give me head. She give me head.
It was foam to bone.
Yeah.
This is turning into Love on the Spectrum real quick.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Phil House, man. Honestly, I like the Phil House angle because then you could say Fresh Prince, the Bel Air house was Uncle Phil's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, a lot of white people in the crowd
Yeah.
tonight. I see how it's going to be.
Yeah, wordplay. Yeah.
Man, so, I mean, have you been on a date this week?
No, not a recent. I keep getting turned down.
You keep getting turned down, Rashad?
Why you think you getting turned down?
I've been like lay off the dating apps. I've been listening to one of your advice a while ago, like, yo, stay off the dating apps. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start approaching. Every time I see a beautiful woman, I'm gonna approach, and that's how I've been doing. Every time I've been approaching a beautiful woman, they be like, oh, I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend right now. Oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I got a boyfriend. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? Like, I don't think you got a boyfriend. I think you're just saying that just to, get me off of your, your pussy or your, whatever. But I've been approaching. I've been, just to give myself confidence to approach, instead of using online dating too much. So.
Well, sure. We live in such a digital fake world that I think there's a real talent to meeting people in real life.
Exactly, because you don't have to compete with other losers that's trying to get to her attention, and then you get lost in the shuffle, on dating apps. So.
That's right.
Well, if nothing else fails, you can always jack off with the turkey hand.
There you go.
Solid advice from Carmela, everybody.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little turkey hand loving.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I will take that advice. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Rashad,
advice.
you got anything to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Don't go to a Diddy party.
All right, you heard it here first. Let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn, everybody. No Diddy at Quik Draw. All right, on deck we have Karaoke with Summer, but coming to the stage right now, Julian Leisure. We got 3 more.
Her name. I just got engaged recently. Yeah. I'm thinking about calling off our engagement though, because I had to rewrite all my jokes. Have to change girlfriend to fiance. All right, that's fine. My fiance takes great pride when I need my inhaler after sex. That makes her really happy. I also like when she can't breathe after sex, because that means that I managed to accomplish something that no other man could accomplish. I got her to stop talking. All right. Do you guys remember that scene in 101 Dalmatians when Cruella de Vil put peanut butter on her pussy? Mandela effect, I guess. That's fine. My son, he's 4 years old. He's like kind of a smart ass. He developed this thing where he likes to correct me on everything, you know? Like the other day I was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and he comes up, he's like, Dad, actually, diamonds don't go in the sky. I was like, actually, I didn't fucking write the song. You piece of shit. I don't know. I forgot what else I was gonna say. I feel like I like to do drugs. You guys like drugs in here? Yeah, I find that I always find myself in weird situations when I do drugs, though. Like, I was doing mushrooms one time, and me and my fiance ended up in an 11. An 11 is just a 69, but you're just sucking each other's toes instead. I don't know, it was weird. I don't have anything else really to say. What'd you say? All right.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
That guy's as profound as he is well dressed. That was crazy. I've never seen a fucking red thumb that spoke Spanish before. That's wild. All right. Shit, we got a lot of weirdos walking around back here, man. I can't wait to have door guys that are like 700 pounds. It's gonna be so amazing. Like, talk to him. All right. Anyway, what's up, Julian?
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Fucking
Great.
hanging out, man. I'm glad you almost got dressed today. That's great. What are your shorts say? Cosmic Speed?
Yeah, it's from another outfit, and I just wanted to wear this Britney shirt.
It's from another outfit?
Yeah, it was like I bought it off like a Fashion Nova or some shit. Came as like a two-piece.
A two-piece?
Yeah.
What? Follow-up question. Was this a women's clothing shop?
I mean, Fashion Nova typically has women's stuff, but like they have men's stuff too.
Okay.
I never have any luck with ordering. It looks good when you see it, but when you get it,
I had that problem with prostitutes.
Really? Are you a guy who's ever stimulated the sex worker economy?
No, I have never done that.
Never? Okay, well, it's not too early to start. We're over here on 24th Street. Apparently, they got some real good day walkers out here.
Let's bring some Tic Tacs.
Also, I think it's crazy that Rashad Vaughn has done the class 10 times and hasn't won yet.
Yeah, well, I think
That's
it's crazy
crazy.
that I got compared to a lady.
You have a lady's name,
Yeah.
Addison.
That's good. You've heard the first 2 minutes of my act. That's wonderful.
Somebody's paying attention.
Hell yeah, that is nice. Man, so did this shirt come with sleeves and you just got too jacked? Or
No,
what
my
happened?
fiance just cut it off like right before I came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is like a medium, but I've gained weight recently. After
You're
I quit.
kidding.
Yeah,
Really?
so I had to cut the sleeves off of it.
Well, yeah, when you said you had a fourth kid on the way, I was like, congratulations. Men can get pregnant. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's good, man. You've gone from dad bod to mom bod.
wow. Wow.
That's true.
He's got some cute kids, though.
I'm sure,
Kids are
yeah.
so cute.
I, as a white guy, can't say that anybody's kids are cute that aren't mine, but I believe it. I'm sure, you mix white and black, and I mean, you just get a beautiful mocha combination.
You could probably say if you cut off that mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my kids are kind of like yellow, honestly.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're
Are they
really
like T.I.'s kids where they kind of have an orange hue? to
Yeah,
them?
they kind of look like King a little bit.
Okay. Well,
Or
that's
Ice
fun.
Spice.
Ice Spice. Well, yeah, she's in vogue now, Ice Spice, because her booty hole brown.
That's Sexy Red.
That's sexy red.
Okay, I'm just racist. All right, I see.
Your kids are yellow. You checked them for jaundice?
Yeah.
Kidney
They-
functions are good.
That's what happens when you eat too much macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Man, so what do you got going on, man?
Nothing, man. I'm just writing new jokes all the time. I'm in school right now. Work.
You were in school for what again?
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. Man, you should talk to Sneezy about working in vaults and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, he'll show you how to get the window open.
You still doing your podcast?
I'm about to start again, yeah.
All right.
I
So
recommend
no.
it.
What'd you say?
So no.
No, yeah.
Okay,
no.
there you go. We got to the bottom of it, folks.
You know what I've noticed about this goddamn country? Everybody is just stealing valor for everything now. It started when people were like, I'm autistic. And it's like, no, you just have a weird personality. It's like, I'm not doing a podcast, but I am.
I have one. I don't
You
do
did.
it.
And what was that podcast about?
So it's kind of like a safe place just to talk about whatever. No like real theme.
Okay.
It's called the Leisure Cafe.
The Leisure Cafe. That's right. I remember us talking about it. It's been a long year, dude. Can you believe I've only been here a year and a month?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I've spent the last 10 years of my life on this stage, dude.
Yep.
You look like it.
I know, right?
You look like you've been in this bar for the last 10 years.
Hell yeah, I'm the new Gary. I'm going to pee on all the curtains. Nice. Oh, man. Well, it's good to catch up to you, man. You got anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Not really. You guys are kind of cool, I guess.
They are. They're the best crowd in Omaha. Let's hear it for Julian Leisure, everybody. All right. We are coming around the mountain when she comes. Riding 6 white horses. All right, on deck, we have Ben Webb, but come to the stage right now. The man you're about to see is not a comedian, but is one of the funniest people I have ever known. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. You are about to hear lyrics from a famous song through our history and then have 1 minute to name that song. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Okay. Let's see. So many people have come and gone. Their faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky. There you go.
1 minute.
I have nothing.
No idea?
No idea.
Yeah. I think Summer said this was going to be an easy one this week, right?
Yeah, I actually said that. I think y'all know it. You're going to be disappointed you don't know it if you don't get this one.
Yeah, let's hear it again.
Do it again.
So many people have come and gone. Their faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky. No.
I think that was
Swing and a miss.
that was the last thing Trump said before shots rang out, wasn't it?
I think so.
That was his quote. Man, well, if anybody here by any chance has it, we have a great Karaoke with Summer sticker that we'll be giving out to the winner, courtesy of Ashley.
This was
All
a
right.
big song.
Okay, well, play that song. Oh, Summer, you did it again.
He stumped us.
He stumped him. Man, what a segment, man. Just to feel the sadness in a room full of people. I mean, really, this
I guess
is...
you've heard of More Than a Feeling. Anybody?
Had anybody heard that song?
Yeah.
Okay, man, Summer, you are just a sneaky little guy, man. I'll tell you what. I had no idea what that was. Man, how are you doing, Summer?
I'm doing.
I like that hat, man.
Hanging in there, yeah, isn't it stylish?
It is. It looks
Yeah.
good.
Can we hear your laugh one more time? Can we just get the laugh?
Well, something needs to be funny, or it won't be genuine, Carmela.
Yeah. Summer really, he's not having it today. Oh, man. I did want to bring up something. Oh, yeah, Sapp Brothers. You remember your first gig you ever had when you moved here to Omaha?
Well, you know, we weren't necessarily supposed to talk about it, but given that it's been a year, I went out on this deal, you know, it was with surveys and stuff like that, and I registered on it, and they're like, okay, well, at first they said, okay, you have to live in Nebraska, and I'm like, I live in Nebraska, even though I didn't have many documents to show that was the case, but they never looked at it, and they did feed us lunch too, but the case that we looked at was a rural thing. It was in rural Nebraska here. And Sapp Brothers delivered some propane to these people. And then the lawyers obviously wanted to keep sticking it on Sapp Brothers, but Sapp Brothers delivered it. And then the people messed with some stuff in their house, some pitcocks and all this. And a guy who was a welder smells propane in his house, goes into the bedroom and lights a cigarette, and what do you know? All hell breaks loose. Yeah, the house blows up and people die and things of that nature. And to me, when I had to assign the blame, I'm like, Sapp Brothers has the least of it. They delivered the propane, but it's the crazy people in the house that were messing with stuff and all of that, and it blew up their house. And the guy that actually lit the cigarette lived, but he's compromised, shall we say?
And this was the guy that you said should take the blame for the case.
Well, yeah, you're a welder, you're smelling propane in the house, and you lit a freaking cigarette?
Yeah, that's on him.
And how is this idea perceived in your group?
Oh, well, most people there, too, also wanted to stick it to Sapp Brothers. And, Sapp Brothers is the one with the deep pockets. Instead of, if the family takes the blame, they don't get no money. So if we blame Sapp Brothers, then they get the money. But I didn't think that was right, because I didn't think they were the one responsible for it. A welder. You would think he knows what propane smells like, huh? And that you don't light a cigarette by it? You would think that. I thought that.
And the lawyers did not. They were like, "Oh, Summer, you heartless bastard."
They had Jason's Deli for lunch. It was pretty damn good.
I bet you were the only one eating after that case, too.
Oh no.
Because they had photos, right?
Oh, yeah, they had photos, and they had slides, and they'd test. We had these little punch things, while the whole thing was going on. Do you believe this, that, or the other thing? Push 1 for strongly agree, push 5 for don't agree, and they would record our votes on it as it was going along.
Okay. You say there were pitcocks. That sounds like something that'd be at a Diddy party.
Well,
nothing, Summer. Come on, I'm trying to get a laugh out of you.
The little turn thing.
Sure, it turns. Yeah, and I've been in that situation. I was once a young smoker, and I smelled leaking gas.
And you didn't light a cigarette, right?
I didn't. Yeah, apparently, once you become a welder, you lose your mind.
I guess so. You seem like you'd know about oxygen, acetylene, things of this nature.
Not propane, though.
You would think you would know.
You would think you would know. He didn't know, and of course, he's paying for it for the rest of his life. So.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, this story ended up being more sad than funny. Really.
It was
sometimes
more
I throw
sad,
one up
yeah.
to Summer, and it just doesn't go anywhere. But that's okay. That was my fault. That's me as a producer. I need to punish myself after this.
Yeah.
I will be drinking heavily to punish myself.
Summer, have you found any frozen hams lately in dumpsters or anything?
No, it's been a little lean. I did get a jar of peanut butter, though.
Oh, so you got peanut butter, you got organic raw honey, and hams.
Yeah.
We just need to get a loaf.
They were months apart, Clem.
So Summer,
yes. I look every day in a dumpster. So,
So I got Summer a job working with me, and when he found out he had access to the dumpsters, boy, it was like Christmas for him.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I used to own a garbage company in Chicago for like 5 years, and I had dumpsters too and all that. And except people didn't complain when I dug in them.
True.
That's right. We had six separate complaints in one day.
You've heard one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Okay, well, that's the way it is.
I'm just thinking we should get some refrigerated dumpsters out there to help the homeless.
I think so.
Refrigerated dumpsters?
Yeah.
Too, Clem?
It's a Shark Tank idea. Don't steal it from me.
Well, would that be a central air or just window units?
Oh, I think a window shaker would do fine.
Window unit, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think these are all great ideas.
Well, I always like window units, and I like the new concept in HVAC: zone heating, zone cooling. What is a window unit? Is zone cooling, right? You turn it on in the room, it gets cool. Yeah. So.
Hard to argue with that logic.
Yeah.
Man, that's solid, man. If we get we got honey, we got peanut butter. If you find a loaf of bread in the dumpster, we'll have ourselves a sandwich.
I mean to tell you.
We had some good soup from out of the dumpster yesterday.
Yeah.
And the way I know it is that Summer waited for me to take the first bite and said, "Hey, I got that out of the dumpster." He has great timing, this guy. I mean, he just knows how to fuck me up. Let me tell you.
The tomato soup as well.
Oh! Oh, so that's why it smelled like feet or something. I don't know.
This
Yeah,
is
if it's
season
in a
1,
sealed
episode 3,
can, it's
Tiger King
good,
all
you
over
know?
again.
Yeah. All right. Well, Summer, I appreciate you coming up and just stumping this crowd. Let's hear it for
Stump me.
karaoke with Summer, everybody.
right.
Thank you.
All right. We are down to our final comedian of the night. Listen, y'all, I want you to give all your love, all your attention, all your energy to Ben Webb.
All right.
Yes, hello. I work hard as a comedian to help people feel more comfortable, happy around me, and to be as consistent and persistent as that white stuff in the corner of Julian's mouth. So, it's weird being an American, and we have so many choices. Like, we go to a farmer's market, and it's not out of place to hear someone say, you should get these ribs, because this came from a pig that suckled from the left breast of Bill Gates. And, ooh, that's fall off the bone right there. That's fantastic. And most of us as Americans, we work in jobs, we work in cubicles. So it's a strange thing that we prefer free-range chicken when we're caged humans. You know how weird that is? It's a weird time, I tell you. I had a friend of mine set me up with an audition the other day, and I showed up and learned that it was one of those dinner detective mystery deals. You know those? And I was asked, hey, why are you here? And I had to be honest, I'm not really sure. Because if I'm here, there's no real mystery who ate all the food. I don't know you want to hire me, sir. It's like, no, it's for a murder mystery. Oh, well, I haven't really thought about killing someone to get some food, but if there's running involved, I'm out. I'm not gonna do good for you. I love being a comedian because I get to play with the language, and one of my favorite terms for a thong is booty floss. I love that one because floss up here helps to prevent cavities. Floss down there goes in one. Yeah. You're not twerking, you're helping to prevent plaque buildup. That's what that is. Do what you can to get healthy gums. That's right. That's gross. And that is my time, ladies and gentlemen.
Ben Webb. Man, standing and delivering. That's how it's done right there, buddy.
That's right. I love doing comedy, being flanked by you two. And it's wonderful to see your faces. And Carmela, always good to see you. One of my favorites, honestly, on and off stage.
I love you too, baby.
I love the hair. I've never seen it in that kind of style as long as I've known you, and it looks fantastic.
God. I know you're going to get me. You're getting ready to get me.
It really does. Yes, it does remind me to renew my driver's license, but I'll be honest.
Listen, I went from, he cracked on me so hard, I went and got my hair dyed and did a show with this crazy fucker right here. He sat out in the audience, and I was like, I know he's getting ready to hit me with something. He said I was standing up there looking like a used tampon. He called me a used tampon.
Man.
I was like, oh my God, Ben, I got to live with this the rest of my career here.
I knew I didn't want to cancel myself and make some kind of joke about a black woman picking cotton, so I had to go with something. But
oh my God,
there's no love like comedian love. It's hard.
Listen,
it's like a
Julian
rolling little mind
that
grenade.
got me too. Julian that got me too with my hair. He told me what he said. I look like a. What did you say? I was Aunt Jemima. Or Harriet Tubman? He said I look like Harriet Tubman.
And for Mortal Kombat fans, Goro from the movie got the little top knot. All right.
Damn it, Ben! Every time he gets me.
I do
every
love you,
time.
honest to God. I know you're gonna get me back too. I look atrocious, and you look like you should live longer than I. So.
That is true, yeah.
Finish him.
Man. No, what a week it's been, man. We've been on a lot of shows together. Fucking crushing, dude.
Yeah, it's been really good to be able to share those, and and congratulations, sincerely. You've been bringing it, and this the Quik Draw number of other avenues show that to be around other comedians that give a damn to write and put in the work. It's refreshing not to just coast on smiles and hula hooping and handstands. You actually put in the work, and you be funny, and it actually shows up.
Now it's
it's awesome when you are more than your labels. You know, you can sell people on how funny you are and not how you identify. It's refreshing to be around, and I want to appreciate that. But hopefully with these wins, your head won't get too big. Don't want to get arrogant. Keep putting in the work, because I don't want to see more of you get a head more swollen than a adult film, a porn set. So just keep it shrunk and keep it putting in the work, man.
Sure, and that's tough for me. I wear an 8 3/4 hat.
Dang.
Yeah, no, it's called the Herman head, so it's already very big. My Uncle Al, he looks like Bob the Tomato. I don't know if any of you are Christians.
Thoughts and prayers to your mom when she sneezes.
Well, yeah, she gets ash all over her. That was all very fun and very, very wholesome. Now, when you said smiles and did you have anybody in particular you were talking about that maybe used to over, or maybe Carmela a few weeks ago? And
you would be referring to that chick. I'm gonna say her name. Fuck her. Is that who you're talking about? Fuck her.
I was gonna go all subtle, like Emmett being at taverns. Like maybe you have that were by the near and that's kind of a brick. But hey, let's go ahead and not be subtle and whatnot.
Well, sure. Clem's gonna be working extra hard with his beeps on this week's episode,
which is why I'll be a good boy and just we'll be good.
No, so I actually used I had the choice of microphones to give you, and I knew not to give you this one.
Oh.
I said,
trash.
I said, Carmela, slap the shit out of me if she has that handed to her.
Trash.
I know. I got to pull the sticker out. I like the texture of it. It is a good texture on my hand. I like to run my finger over the nose.
Listen, her and her fucking jokes. I said, bitch, if I see you, I'm going to punch you in your face times. Give me my bitch.
That's right. We believe in comics getting around here, which is why this is an unpaid spot. But I won't promise anybody.
You good people.
Thank you. That means a lot. I would take your cosign over 10 people for co-signing on me any day of the week.
And once again, fuck her.
It's an odd thing hearing that joke over and over from her, because I don't like picturing a grasshopper making love. So it's just it's a little uncomfortable. But hey, we've other proper comedians on the scene putting in the work. So let's go ahead and elevate and celebrate that and show what we're really about here in the scene.
That's right, Ben. Yeah. That's right. Look at that. You just earned yourself a Slim Jim off stage. I had to stop off stage. Well, I had to stop bringing them up because people kept stealing them from behind me, because all these comedians were elevating their blood sugar or whatever, and they were kind of warm. So the texture has changed, but they're still there. I gotta get my Slim Jim supply fucking rebuilt. I'm about to go on tour.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a hard sell. Would you like some soft, warm meat from Addy? It's a little bit of a tough
Come on,
sell.
I was on cocaine.
That meat's too soft.
Yeah, they're about the same size. Same color.
Both long and round. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple pieces of beef jerky underneath.
You'll have more mirth if you have girth. Yes?
More mirth. Man, we were so hot a second ago. What happened? We were on fire.
Did Breezy do another set?
Breezy.
Sneezy. Damn it. I had it right there. Oh, well.
It was one of the dwarfs.
I like the guy. He's
Breezy.
Right.
I better watch out. He'll call it an airstrike on us if you don't watch out. It'll just be a smoking crater where the stage used to be. Man, I like that joke, bottom of the barrel. I think that's a joke that has legs. Because, it can kind of work for anything. As long as you tell the story, you don't even have to know the context of it, which I like, to where it may extend past a local joke.
I'm hoping so. I just kind of realized that a few weeks back. Wasn't that literally called the barrel? Had to look it up. My old horrendous looking posters, but I had to look them up. Like, oh, well, hot damn, it really was called that. Well, I'm going to work that in and see if it works.
And that was the place where everything was dirty down there, right? And the bathrooms
yeah.
didn't work.
Very much so. They had foosball and air hockey and all that other stuff down there. Yeah, it was odd, man. It was like, and the bar upstairs was real itty bitty. Like almost the size of that corner, high-end liquor and whatnot. Almost like you had to know the password to go downstairs or something. But there's nothing better downstairs but just us.
Just everything was sticky and nasty.
Yeah. But hey, if you're able to cut your teeth and survive the open micness of those shows, then you're going to be fine. Those are the kind of things you want to have in your resume. And hey, for the jokes, I've got that now. I'm going to start working that in and see if it goes anywhere. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. Last night, man, you brought some real pressure. I was sitting there watching your set as we competed against each other, and I mean, I thought it was anybody's game.
I'd say, arguably, our round was the closest. They had to do the vote twice because it was that hot, and which is good because I posted about failing a lot, and I don't mind failing as long as I'm failing forward. And if I'm losing technically to somebody who has beat my brakes off, who has lit up the crowd or whatnot, that's the kind of comedians I want to be around. I want to be around you, Carmela, others that are working there that are getting that crowd amped in there, engaged, so I can figure out one day how do I write? How do I dig down deep? How do I get to that point? Because they're doing it, and they're going to elevate my game, and I want to push them one day to elevate their game. So
that's
See, what I like about Ben is, everybody looks at Ben and you don't see it coming. And then he just sits up there and then just slays you. And I'm just like, this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
This motherfucker right here. I love you, Ben. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep shocking him with the shit.
Yeah, no, you're getting better, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's that's an actual compliment at the level and definition of a compliment, not quite a Rashad. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna have a big company meeting after this. Oh yeah, Ben. Well, yeah, I mean, I know you're real busy doing lots of stuff. You got anything you want to let these folks know where they can see you or what shows you got?
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Next Friday, I'm doing a twofer. 7 p.m. at the Blackstone Theater is my improv team making a scene with Big Canvas Comedy. And then right after that, 9:30, heading down the road to the Backline Comedy Theater, going to do Power Hour with Rachel Ware, that beast on stage. And off, but she's a sweetheart. She's not she's lovely. Yeah. But no, she's putting together a fantastic lineup. So that's gonna be 9:30 after that. So improv, stand up, Mr. Joy on Purpose. You want to know why I do what I do? Come see me on stage, and I will give you everything I've got and leave you without a doubt that I deserve to be up here. So.
Damn right. Let's hear it for Ben Webb, our final comic of the evening, huh? How about it for my fantastic co-host, Mr. Clem Jameson, huh? What a night it has been. And of course, on her birthday weekend, Carmela Anderson. Hell yeah.
Turkey hand.
Yes, with her turkey hand, the photo will get autographed by the school shooter.
And then we'll just fold it to make one finger, and then we'll really say, fuck you.
Another censor for Quik Draw Comedy. Thank you so much. New episode dropped today, Zane Lovelady's episode. Thank you for starting the week right with us here at Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night.